Hey, good day everyone. This is Binod from White Bunny Immigration. If you are the one who is willing to apply Canadian permanent residency, this video is for you. My name is Binod Shrestha. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I practice in Brampton, Ontario, Canada, and I work for White Bunny Immigration Services. Today's video, I will be talking about category-based round of invitation, which is one of the round of invitation IRCC does for express entry programs. So you might be familiar with what is a round of invitation. If you are not, hold on to it. I will be explaining it in detail and I will be navigating through this category-based round of invitation program. How does this work and how does IRCC invite people for applying permanent residency? Well, I'll let you know that IRCC has been doing only two rounds of invitation. One is general rounds of invitation. The other one is program specific rounds of invitation. Let me tell you in short what is a general rounds of invitation. So whenever you see a draw happens, you would see that it clearly specifies what type of round of invitation is this. So that means earlier there used to be only two rounds of invitation. One is general rounds of invitation. That means people who are eligible for one of the three different programs, that is Federal Skilled Worker Program, Federal Skilled Trade Program, and Canadian Experience Class Program. So any one of these programs, if you were eligible, then you would get a general round of invitation, ITA for that, right? The next category is program specific rounds of invitation. So that is, for example, for the program specific means PNP, Provincial Nominee Program. So they have been doing it quite a lot and for quite a long time. But recently, after doing a very careful research in the market and getting feedback from the employers and from the market, they introduced a new category-based round of invitation. And these days, this is what's happening in express entry. A lot of people are talking about this, and a lot of draws are happening under this round of invitation. So what is a category-based round of invitation? So you can see here in the screen, this is what it says is, for category-based round of invitation, the minister establishes a category to meet a specific economic goal. So that means they did a little bit research in the market, and they found out there were shortened jobs and occupation, which are, we actually Canadian employers are not getting the people for those occupation, and they have started getting people from outside of the country. Find a step-by-step guide to category-based selection in express entry here on the space. You can see there is a PDF as well. You can download and read that in details if you want to know more about how this category-based selection in express entry works. So I will show you as they have created a short synopsis, step-wise guide, or the steps that are taken to select a candidate from the pool. The very first thing what you will have to do is you will have to create an express entry profile using IRCC Secure Portal. That's the first step. The second step is we place you in the express entry pool. So what happens once you create your express entry profile based on your education, based on your language, based on your work, and so many other 6-7 factors are there. So based on those factors, you will fill in all the information, right? After that, what happens is you get a score. That is what we call comprehensive ranking system, right? So CRS score. So, and then you will sit in the pool and wait for the draw, right? If you're eligible for one of the programs under Express Entry Federal Skilled Worker Class, Federal Skilled Trade Class, or Canadian Experience Class, we will place you in the Express Entry pool. So if you are under any one of these three categories and you are in the pool, so out of these three, they will select your occupation. If that happens to be part of the category-based selection, they will place you inside of that particular pod. So the third step is check your comprehensive ranking system score. Yes, this says while your express entry profile is in the pool, we will assign you a score based on your points in the comprehensive ranking system. You can view your score in your IRCC account. You will see that how much of a score you are getting. What is your score, right? And then you will definitely look at the draw and you will compare the CRS score. If your CRS score is below what is being drawn, you will not get an ITA. If your CRS score is what the draw is being done or above the draw, then you will definitely get an ITA. The fourth step is we identify candidates eligible for a category. So after this, you have a profile, you have a CRS score, and then what happens is they will identify you eligible for a category. So that means out of those 6 categories, which category you are part of or you are eligible for. You see, we identify candidates in the pool based on the profile who are eligible for a specific category the ministry established. The next thing is we rank your express entry profile. We rank eligible candidate based on their CRS score. That means, yes, this is a merit-based selection. So highest the score, the better chance of being drawn, of being invited for the permanent residency. We run a round of invitation. It's a kind of lottery, like in every 15 days. Usually, that's the pattern they have been following it. But for the recent couple of months, they are not following that pattern, right? They are doing draws one after another, and sometimes they're having a huge gap. So next is apply for permanent residency. After that, after getting an ITA, you will have 60 days to submit your application for a program specific in express entry. And then the last one is we make a decision on your application. So we make a decision based on program eligibility, the accuracy of the information in your profile, category eligibility, and whether you're admissible to Canada or not. What is the category or what are the categories chosen for the year 2023? So this may change for upcoming year, right? Based on the market, based on the demand of the market. So if the certain occupation or jobs are still in demand, they will add it. If some of the jobs or occupation, they're already in the market, people are the Canadian employer are finding the candidates inside Canada, then they will remove those categories in upcoming years. But for the year 2023, these are the 6 different occupation categories group they have created. The very first is French language proficiency category. So that means if you are very good at French, then you could be eligible for this. The next one is healthcare occupation. The next is science, technology, engineering, and math occupation. That's what we call STEAM. The next is trade occupation. 5th one is transport occupation. 6th one is agriculture and agri-food occupation. So these are the 6 categories of occupation minister has identified based on the market, based on the job train in the market, and they started calling or inviting people who are under these categories, under these occupations, right? So if you go a little bit down, you can find everything in detail, what jobs are listed under this category. So this is the French one, the very first one you can see here. So this says to be eligible, you must have French language test result that show a minimum of score of 7 in all 4 language abilities on a NIVUX des competencies linguistiques canadiennes. Right? This is I don't know whether I pronounce it well or not. This is in French, but you need to score 7 in each in French language test. The other one is healthcare occupation. This has quite a lot of occupation listed. So you can see here these are the occupation listed. If you are one of these, then yes, you are eligible. You could be eligible for this category based selection. So you can see here audiologist, chiropractor, dentist, dietitian and nutritionist, education counselors, right? Their knock words are also here. So you can see general practitioners and family physician, instructors of person with disabilities, and kinesiologist and other professional occupation in therapy and assessment, licensed practical nurses, massage therapists. We have the other one as well: medical laboratory technologist, medical radiation technologists, medical sonographers, nurse aide, orderlies, and patient service associate, nurse practitioners, nursing coordinators and supervisors, occupational therapist, optometrist, right? Other assisting occupation in support of health services. Let's go to the third tab. We still have quite a lot of other practitioners of natural healing, other professional occupation in health, diagnosing and treating, other technical occupations in therapy and assessment, paramedical occupation, pharmacy technical assistant and pharmacy assistant, physician assistant, midwives and allied health professionals, physiotherapists, psychologists, registered nurses and registered psychiatric nurses, respiratory therapist, clinical perfusionist, and cardiopulmonary technologist. So we have number 4 here. Tab number 4, we still have a couple of specialist in clinical and laboratory medicine, specialist in surgery, therapist in counseling and related specialized therapies, traditional Chinese medicine practitioners, and acupuncturists, veterinarians, right? So these are some of the occupation under health category. If you go to science, technology, engineering, and math, we do have a couple of here, 24 entries. That means 24 different occupations are listed here. You can see architects, architecture and science managers, business system specialists, civil engineers, computer and information system managers, computer engineers, computer system developers and programmers, cyber security specialist, data scientist, database analyst, and data administrator. If we go to the next tab, electrical and electronic engineers, engineering managers, industrial and manufacturing engineers, information system specialist, land surveyors, right? And then we have landscape architect, mathematician, statisticians, and actuaries, metallurgical and material engineers, natural and applied science policy researchers, consultant, and program officers, software developers and programmers. If you go to the third tab here, so there were a couple of few. Software engineers and designers, urban and land use planners, web designers, web developers and programmers, etc. So these are the 24 different occupations which are listed as occupation in high demand in Canada, and you will be put into this particular job category or occupation. Now, if we go to the trade occupations, here we do have a couple of here, around 10 occupations here. So like residential and commercial installers and servicers, elevator constructors and mechanics, machine fitters, heating, refrigeration, and air conditioning mechanics, construction millwrights and industrial mechanics, carpenters, plumbers, electricians, welders and related machine operators, contractors and supervisors, other construction trades, installers, repairers, and servicers. So these occupations are listed under trade occupation. The other one is transport occupation. We do have a couple of here as well. So they recently did one draw under this. Right over here. So 10 occupations are listed here. The very first one we see here, aircraft assembler and aircraft assembly inspectors, transport truck drivers, railway traffic controllers and marine traffic regulators, engineer officers, water transport, deck officers, water transport, air traffic controllers and related occupation, air pilots, flight engineers and flying instructors. We have aircraft mechanics and aircraft inspectors, railway carmen and women, managers in transportations. These are the 10 different occupations listed in the transport categories. So moving on to the last one, this is agriculture and agri-food occupation. So under this, we do have only 3 entries. That means only 3 occupation listed here, 3 NOCs. Contractors and supervisors, landscaping grounds, maintenance and horticulture services, agricultural service contractors and farm supervisors, butchers, retail and wholesale. So these occupations are listed under this agriculture and agri-food occupation. One good news for you, in this coming week, IRCC just announced today that they will be doing a draw under this occupation category. So if you are in any one of these occupation and working in this capacity, yes, you could be eligible. Let us know. We can help you on this, creating profile and applying for the permanent residency. So you can see these are the NOCs. If your job scope is or matches with any one of these categories, any one of these jobs, you could be eligible for the program. So these are the 6 different job category. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what I wanted to talk about today. Categories based selection round of invitation. Well, now let's talk about the round of invitation. That means this is what we always wait for in every 15 days. Today, IRCC did another draw today, and that was 266th draw, and it was for French language proficiency. Under the category-based selection round of invitation, they did it for the French language proficiency category. So 500 people got invitation to apply for a PR, and you can see here the date and the round of invitation. It's today, and CR's score was 472. Anyone who has 472 and above, they were invited today. So 500 people got ITA. Will be getting ITA in your email in the next couple of days, if not today. So this is a tie-breaking rule. It was August 16th in 2023, 9, I believe this is 9 a.m. Yeah. So people who applied before this date, they got invited today. So I just want to show you a couple of things here regarding this. If you take a look at this one here, basically this is what we see, a different round of invitation and the round type that IRCC did under Express Entry. This one is today's one, September 27th, 2023. You see, even in September 26th, there was a draw. It was no program specified. So this is a general round of invitation. And there is another one, transport occupation. This was for the first time. So 1,000 people, got invitation, and the CRS score was only just 435. You see, very low, right? So this was done in September 20, and there is September 19th one where there was again another program specified draw. That means a general draw that happened on September 19th, and 3,200 people were invited, but the CRS score was very, very high, 531. So these are the round of invitations you can see here under different categories or different types of round of invitation. So you can see they started doing it from here. July 5th, 2023. Science, technology, engineering, math. Sorry, from here, June 28th. So the first category-based selection round of invitation under healthcare occupations. And then they did couple of this one here. For French, they already did 1, 2, 3, and fourth one today. Right? For the health, they just did, for the health, 1, 2, yeah, they have just done 2 round of invitation for the health. And if you take a look at the science, technology, engineering, and math, they did one here on July 5th. After that, it seems they have not done it. So next could be science, technology, and engineering, and math. So earlier it was 486. I believe this will drop, and this number will increase, right? So under the express entry, they have almost, I think they have done around, they have sent invitation for 80,000 people already. So there is a cap, and we can still expect few more because we still have a couple of months left to end this 2023. Well, that's all about category best selection round of invitation today, and I hope you enjoyed today's content and the video I presented regarding category best selection round of invitation. If you have any question, concern, please reach out to us. You can reach out to us using our email address. Our email address is info@whitebunnyimmigration.com. And if you want to have your profile access, we'll do it free for you. We don't charge for accessing your profile. You can send your resume with the recent updated information at info@whitebunnyimmigration. We will do the assessment, and we will assess your profile and let you know if you are qualified, and then we will help you process for this particular program as well. Thank you so much for joining today, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you like my content regarding Canadian immigration, please do like, subscribe, and share with your friends. If you want to see me presenting any other Canadian immigration related topics, please let me know either through email or you write a comment in my YouTube channel. I will definitely try my best to present you your desired or the one you requested a topic in the next video. Thank you so much. Have a good day.